Welcome to the train lab. Okay, this is a kitten. And at the end of this video, there's going to be, wait for it, some bonus video. What does that mean? I don't know. It's a video that I had that I shot from a different night that I didn't really have a place to put it, and it fits in really well in this particular video. So it's gonna be towards the end. Stick around for that. Hello, it's Don from the Nearly Historical Railroad channel. Not exactly sure what I'm doing tonight, but I am gonna show you the King City coal mine because that turned out really cool. In the last video we put some stuff, more dirt and glue down, but that's all dried up now. And also, if you notice back here, my dad has cleaned this little counter off because we have plans for that. And again, we've had plans for a long time for that. So we're actually gonna maybe start doing something in that area because it's like the last area of this whole room that, well, doesn't have train layout in it. So we gotta fix that problem. So I think John's gonna start working on some bench work. I don't know if it's gonna happen tonight, but that's what's gonna eventually happen there. So, hey, let's look at the King City coal mine right now. Okay, so here is the King City coal mine area / Park Gulch area. So basically I put another layer of dirt down and glue, lots of glue, and now it's all dry and it's actually all on there pretty good now. So I went ahead and just plugged a couple random trees in there. And actually just like a minute ago I found this. I've been wanting to build like a maybe an old windmill kind of thing in a little cattle trough there. And I just found that laying around. I was like, oh, well, we'll stick that there for now. Kind of lay the buildings back out so we can kind of see where they're at. And the superintendent building up there, I need to clean it up a little bit because remember we built that little wood frame around it. It's a little tight. I have not done that with these buildings. Not sure if I will or not. Probably. It's a good idea. I like it. Works well like that. Right, so there's gonna be more that will happen here. This is just the dirt layer. We'll probably put other foliage and maybe static grass and that kind of stuff. And we gotta try to get this to blend in back here a little better. And same thing with this road. It kind of comes from here and goes that way. We need to blend that in more. But this is a huge start. This is really cool. I still need to fill in this spot back in here with more ceiling tile. But I may kind of move on to other stuff for a little bit. We might come back to this. We'll see what happens. But there's other areas that we want to kind of get going also. And this looks like presentable now, so it's usable. I did get junk in these when gluing everything down, so I had to kind of clean those up and actually put a little oil in those. Got them working again. So that's the only issue I really had. So, yeah, okay. I did want to kind of talk about this for just a second. I have this is like the only picture I could find of that King City kind of coal mine area. There's these little houses, little like row houses right here. And I have some that actually look a lot like that. That's these guys right here. And so I always kind of wanted to try to get these in. And I thought about putting them like in here, and that would be great. And it would look a little more historically correct. But in this case, we like this more empty without structures and stuff and just having some land. So we'll go with it's more nearly historically correct. So, just wanted to share that. That's that. Okay, so I know we're not real far into the video. And like I said, I kind of got this to a state that looks decent. By no means is it done, but it looks presentable. So now I feel like I want to just go on to something else because there's so many other things on this train layout to do. And I kind of move forward on stuff. We've got this area where Scott's working, that Kenosha Pass and that
area against the wall over there. And it's been looking like that for so long. I thought, maybe we can kind of focus on that a little bit and try to get at least a base shell of mountain there. Scott's working on drilling holes for feeders and stuff. So I think at this moment, which that means it could change, we're gonna kind of work on that area a little bit, try to get some structure in for mountain. And then also there's an area that way that you haven't seen at all really. And I have some ideas for that. So I'm gonna maybe kind of work on that area. Again, it's an area that we should try to get at least a little bit more progress and try to make it look a little better. So that's that. So, all right. Oh, and Scott's here. John's here now. My dad, well, he was already here. And Jim is here too. So, yeah. All right. Okay. So here's what I'm going to work on a little bit. Give you some context. That's Kenosha Pass over there in that corner of the room. On the opposite corner, if you follow this down, is this area over here. This is going to be up here. This is going to be Morrison, Colorado. We'll get into that more some other day. Over here, we're just kind of making stuff up. But we had this really tall bridge that we really liked, so we wanted to get that in, and it's in. All this works. I did add this in at one point. I've never had it connected. I was gonna maybe put a single stall engine house here. Never was really sure. But now I know, I think I wanna put some kind of stamp mill right here. This siding right here comes off this way and it goes almost all the way through. Never finished the track on it. And it just kind of stops. I was gonna make it like an abandoned track. I just stuck this bridge here because it was laying around. I was gonna maybe make a burnt bridge or something, just abandoned. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and use this. And I designed this so that I could pop it out right here. And I think I'm gonna set that up to feed or to receive stuff from the bottom end of the mill. And I'm just gonna make up some kind of crazy wonky mill that kind of goes down this mountain a little bit. So this will give us kind of a point A and point B operational thing, because we'll have a mill here, and way over there on the opposite side of the room is a mine, and you can bring stuff from that mine all the way around here to this mill. So I'm just gonna kind of work on this a little bit. Start gentle. Gives us a little more room for a mill. Okay, there's what I really want to do, and then there's the easy way out of it. I think I'm gonna go with what I really want to do. I want to actually like open this up here.
Who's got the drill motor?
So we all have one.
I don't.
They need a drill. All right. So now you can see this a little better. Okay. So we were just talking about dental hygienist going on maternity leave, and then you have to like see a different dental hygienist, and it's like, no. So what we're doing here, I really want to just cut this out so that I can have a hole here, so that the ore can drop down into, you know, the top of the mill building. I could just make the mill building go up and over, and it just comes inside and you don't see it, but you'll be able to look inside there and you'll be able to kind of see that. So to do it really right, I think I want to cut this out. All right, gonna draw a line. Okay, so I still don't really know how I'm actually gonna cut this, but the reason why I said I don't know how I'm gonna cut this, I'm cutting this part, but the rail, I need to go this way, and I don't want to cut the rail or move it, but rails are loose. So I just drilled holes there. Be right back. There you go. Okay, so hold on a second. Okay, just so you understand what's going on. So I want to put that mill coming down this mountain here. But I want to be able to run ore cars across here on top, stay. And that way it can dump down into the mill. So now this ore car can come over here and it can dump ore down into the top end of the mill. And the mill will come down this way. And then down here, we'll have that bottom track. We might poke a hole through here now and get that going.
Epic fails. I thought might be each side.
John and Don, my dad, is working on extending the bench work out. What that's going to do is we have that new main line on the back against that. That will continue through here and it will go across and it will go across to there. And that will give us a line that goes around the entire perimeter of the whole room. Okay, so this is that track that is the abandoned line. It was going to be the abandoned line, but I'm gonna go ahead and run it the rest of the way through this tunnel. Through here. That way it can get to the bottom of the mill. Okay, so this technically has never actually been, they're making noises over there. So this technically has never actually been complete, so I'm not really tearing something up that we've already done. And I kind of designed it with the idea that this tunnel might, that should be where it needs to be, hopefully. So, yeah. So all this would still need rock molds and stuff. That's why I say it's not done. So. Look, tunnel coral. And there it is, a tunnel that goes all the way through.
I am making a template, and it fits.
So my dad and John have a question for me building this, and I'm really worried because they're actually like looking at the plan that I drew like a long time ago. So I don't know. So what the issue is, I drew this up a long time ago and it comes out, you know, a certain distance from this wall here. And we've got this here, and it was a little tight. I never really liked it the way it was. If you look here, where are we? This block here was gonna come out from this wall out to this block. And then that leaves this aisle space. A little tight, don't really like it. So we're deciding, yeah, we need to change it so it's not like that. So that's gonna be down that way more. So we're just trying to sort that out. The original track plan I had was kind of a rough idea anyways. So they're just sorting it. It's a tough area to figure out because the elevation there compared to the elevation over here, you gotta make up that difference. Really want it to get a siding in here so you can have a station and a little bit of a town. You've kind of seen that in the past before. We've got all these buildings here that we want to use in that town and this station here. So we also have the sawmill, which probably is not going to fit there now. We've moved this thing like 5 times. We don't know where we're going to put it. So anyways, that's what's going on in this area. But it's cool that we're actually getting this figured out. Okay, so we have this siding that will come off here, go through here, across a bridge, not necessarily that one, through that tunnel, and it will come through and feed the bottom end of this mine. I'm thinking of probably making like concrete kind of pillars somewhat that supported this. And some of the mills, there was a lot of concrete foundation, so I thought, well, maybe we just put concrete pillars, some bridge here, something like that. So that's cool. We have the top end of the mill kind of set. You can dump ore down here. We'll go down through the mill and come out sideways somehow. That mill might even come out and kind of come over this canyon. Maybe kind of cantilever over there a little bit, or again, more pillars maybe. It'll be an interesting structure to build. It'll be kind of fun. All right, at this point in this video, I'm gonna let you see a train roll through the King City coal mine area, Park Gulch area, just so you can see it. I'm really liking the way that this is turning out, the way the scene is looking. So, and there's a lot more to go, but boy, it's looking cool already. I like it. I found a little windmill thingy. I was gonna build one, but I found a cheap plastic one. I think if we paint it up and weather it, it might look okay. So, here we go.
Okay, and now for that bonus video we were talking about.
Okay, so it's not a work night at all, but Scott and I are here because we were running trains and we decided we want to try work on this turnout. So I'm just grabbing my phone and trying to shoot a little bit of video so I got something of it. So we just got to get it connected here, connected with that end, and then we need to connect in this piece up here. Once we do that, we can actually run stuff all the way back down to a reverse loop down there at Morrison. So see if we can get this going. And I've always been curious if this turnout's even gonna work because it's a Y turnout, but it's also kind of curved. Let's see what happens. All right, so we got this spiked down actually and in place, cut it, the rails cut and everything put in place. This section of track we've never actually used, and a lot of it was actually out of gauge, so we had to do stuff to make that work. We ran a passenger car over this. We got a big hole here, so we're staying really close to the locomotive. Scott is cleaning some tracks so we can run the locomotive back up this hill, which we haven't done in quite a while. So we're gonna see what happens. Okay. Making our way up the hill. Of course, I'm using the phone to shoot this video and run the train at the same time, so I may have to, you might miss it. Coming around, coming up Kenosha grade, and we're headed this way. And Scott is ready with the catcher's mitt. Okay, so it was good, but I couldn't really show you because I had to use the phone to control the engine, and I'm using it to shoot video because I don't have my real camera, whatever, just to, whatever. So it worked. It went through the turnout. That was pretty cool. Just one locomotive went one direction and back. We didn't flip it around backwards. A little bit of a rough spot here we're gonna work on. Not sure what it is, but it worked. It actually went through this crazy turnout in one car, and it never came off at all. So we're good. We're happy about that. On with the rest of whatever this video was that I just interrupted.
Cat.
So I just want to show you this. Scott has left for the night, but he got feeders put in, and he got this cut out. It's not in yet, but it's there. So that is pretty cool. We finally have a flat spot up at Kenosha Pass. So in here, in this little area, let me show you. Someday, we will try and build this little building. This was up at Kenosha Pass. It's a little, I don't know, station, depot, flag stop, whatever you call it. So that's what will be on there. And this was actually inside the Y. That's it. That's the end of the video. So, hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe, hit the like button. Also, thumbs up thingy. And, ring the little bell. So it's down there somewhere. So you get notifications of when new videos come out. And we will see you next time. Like I said, we're kind of doing lots of random stuff right now. So who knows what the next video is going to be. But we've made progress in several areas of the layout right now. So this is kind of exciting. I'm happy about what we've got accomplished. So anyways, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing and all that stuff. All right, roll the music.